My name is Jacqueline Finkel, and today we are going to be discussing the study of bioplastics as green and sustainable alternative to plastics. Terms to know. Biodegradable. Biodegradable is capable of being decomposed by bacteria or other living organisms. Bioplastics. Bioplastics is a type of biodegradable plastic derived from biological substances rather than from petroleum. Polymers. Polymers is a chemical compound that is made up of small molecules that are arranged in a simple, repeating structure to form a larger molecule. Renewable. Renewable means it can be used repeatedly and does not run out because it naturally is replaced. What is the problem are we going to be discussing? It's going to be plastic. Plastic pollution causes harm to humans, animals, and plants through toxic pollutants. It can take hundreds or even thousands of years for plastic to break down, so the environmental damage is long-lasting. Plastic is non-biodegradable and thus causes pollution, as it cannot be recycled or burned. The biggest problem with plastic is that most of it isn't biodegradable. It does not rot like paper or food, so instead it can hang around in the environment for hundreds of years. Each year, 400 million tons of plastic is produced, and 40% of that is single-use plastic, which means it can only be used once. You might ask, how can we cut down on our use of plastic? The answer is bioplastics. Bioplastics are a form of plastics derived from a plant source, such as sweet potatoes, soya bean oil, sugarcane, hemp oil, and cornstarch. These polymers are naturally degraded by the action of microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi, and algae. Why should we use bioplastics? Bioplastics can help alleviate the energy crisis as well as reduce the dependence on fossil fuels of our society. They have some remarkable properties which make it sustainable and suitable for different applications. The problems with conventional plastics are taking decades to degrade in nature and produced by non-renewable sources like coal and natural gases. Pros of using bioplastics. Bioplastics are made from plant raw materials. Plant raw materials are renewable and sustainable. The carbon footprint of manufacturing bioplastics is reportedly 75% lower than that of PET and PS alternatives. Their manufacturers is kinder to the environment. Bioplastics are non-toxin and won't leach chemicals into food. Bioplastics are biodegradable and composable. There are a variety of zero-waste end-of-life options for bioplastics, such as being recycled and industrially composed. Cons of using bioplastic. Growing demand for bioplastics creates competition for food source, contributing to the global food crisis. Bioplastics won't biodegrade in a landfill. Bioplastics encourage people to litter more. Bioplastics contaminate plastic recycling streams. Bioplastics are not the answer to marine litter. Political implications. There is an active federal bill in Congress aimed at reducing marine plastic pollution and marine debris. The Save Our Oceans Act of 2017 will ensure that NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, can continue its work researching and ultimately preventing trash in our marine environment. The legislation would also provide funding to states for cleanup and response required by severe marine debris events. The UK government made regulations to ban the sale of plastic straws, cotton buds, and stirrers, subject to certain exemptions, which came into force in 2018. In the United States, we have 8 states that have banned single-use plastic bags. Economical implications. Bioplastics' role in the new plastic economy. Bioplastic will be a major component in the new plastic economy. For plastics to thrive without harmful waste and negative environmental impact, a switch from a linear economy to a circular economy is paramount. A circular economy is an alternative possibility to the traditional linear economy model: make, use, dispose, or take, make, dispose. In the circular economy, resources are kept in use for as long as possible, with the goal to keep products, components, and materials at their highest effectiveness and value at all times. And then in this last slide, I included the link to the article that I used, and this is just underneath it is the source.